Here we go, guys. I have another update from the Naples airport incident of me being illegally trespassed. The first part of this video, I'm just going to show little clips throughout all of the updates of this incident to bring everyone up to date with all of the follow-ups, because I know not everyone has seen all the updates, and or some of you are new viewers and don't even know what this incident is about. The last part of this video, I actually tried to go live when I was having this interaction with Sergeant Vasquez from the Naples Police Department. That stream came in very bad. The audio and video was not coming in clearly whatsoever, so I stopped the live stream and started recording. This is that interaction. He is going to explain why it is taking so long. It's been over 4 months now, and it was just over 3 months when I had this interaction with him. He informs me everything that they go over, from witness statements, any body or dash cam they have, and my video as well. I know a lot of you wonder what happens if we ever do follow up with the complaints and all of that, so this is kind of to be transparent of what actually happens and that I do follow up on these things. Some other channels wouldn't have even posted that interaction at the Naples airport because it would have made them look bad. But me, I find it very important to post these things because not only does it show how big of the tyrants that these police officers can be, not knowing our constitutional rights or the laws within their state or cities, but it will also unfold a lot more. As you will see through all of my interactions, I've exposed the violations of First Amendment, of them deleting or removing posts from Facebook, even the Board of Commissions of the Naples Airport Authority saying that we are trying to bait them when I went on live TV and exposed them for the civil rights violations. Even having the Naples Airport Authority attorney tell me that I was right on live TV. So I hope you guys all enjoyed this follow-up. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Always check the description for all my social media platforms and the playlist for this Naples Airport saga. I appreciate all the support. Hope you all enjoy. Much love, respect, and appreciation.
Call the police, so he told me to do that.
Sir, you should move out of the crosswalk. Only one breaking the law here is you. You gonna let him know that I'm telling you you're blocking the crosswalk?
Yeah, I already did tell him.
Okay.
He wants me to let you know that I'm blocking the crosswalk.
I'm a person.
It doesn't matter. You're in public, sir.
I am telling you, do not.
It doesn't matter. That's why you were not answering me. You know you're blocking the crosswalk, sir, right?
Communications, how can I help you?
Yeah, hi, Naples Airport. I need somebody out at the commercial terminal as soon as possible. I have a belligerent person out here giving me trouble. I need police here immediately.
Okay, that's 500 terminal?
Yes, right in front of the terminal.
Okay, and you said somebody's just being verbally belligerent?
Yeah. I'm sorry?
Were there any weapons involved?
No. Okay. No, but I asked him to please leave, and he's refusing, and he's,
What's your name, sir?
being belligerent with me. Okay?
What's your name?
And my name is Jack.
Okay, Jack, and you're an employee there?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Okay, what's the phone number you're calling from?
239-253-4945.
4945, okay. And you said you've asked him to leave and he's just being verbally belligerent?
Yes. Yes, correct. And he
Okay, where exactly are you there at the terminal?
I am right in front of the terminal. It's right in front of the main entrance to it at 500.
Okay, so you're right outside? How old does he appear to be?
He's obviously not quite all there.
What do you mean by he's not quite all there?
You know what I mean, a little off.
Okay, so he's a little altered mental status?
Yeah, correct.
All right, I'm just going to stay on the line with you, okay? Especially until help arrives, because he's with you, okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right, and he's still refusing to leave, is that correct?
That's correct, yes.
22 verbal at 500 Terminal Drive, Commercial Terminals, Naples Airport. Go to the customer who's being belligerent and refusing to leave.
Still walking, still breathing.
Just to let you remind you, we do have help on the way out to you, and just here with you in case anything else changes.
Yeah, I'm confident. No, he's upset because I asked him to stop filming on the airport grounds.
Gotcha. So is he actively filming?
Yes.
Okay.
I must not know what the First Amendment is.
Okay.
And he tells me I don't know what the First Amendment is.
All right. And so he got upset when you asked him to stop filming, is that correct?
Correct. and he's continually filming me talking to you.
Absolutely.
No worries, sir. We
He's
do.
documenting the discrimination. He's
Yeah.
documenting the discrimination I'm doing.
Yep. You're violating my
I'm violating his First Amendment rights, and he's filming it all.
To violate my rights.
Okay.
I'm conspiring to violate his rights, so I guess you're helping with that.
Yeah, 2 or more people.
Okay.
Yeah,
All
so
right.
you're
Well,
conspiring too.
we have law enforcement officers on the way, and they'll be able to.
Chuckle away. Chuckle away. Officer, right here. Can I get your badge number?
I'll be placed under arrest for trespassing. Off the property! I'm being very patient.
The sidewalk is public, sir.
No, it's just...
They are a private entity.
No.
For any reason whatsoever, they can
No.
deny you, sir.
No, that's discrimination,
Before this
sir.
video gets started, I want to say the Naples Police Department still does not understand the First Amendment and freedom of speech. They are deleting and removing regular comments and posts on their page from my subscribers and supporters and myself. This has already been ruled in the Supreme Court as a violation of the First Amendment and suppressing one's freedom of speech. They are so delusional that they have on their page that they reserve the right to delete and or block or remove anyone's post that they believe they feel is necessary. That does not mean it's law. They are in violation of our constitutional rights. A link to their Facebook page will be in the description. Cullickson, you learned the airport's public property now, or what? Apparently it was, huh? It was only a quick Google search to know that. I'm surprised working for the city you didn't know that. You know how many rights you violated of mine the other day? There's going to be a hefty lawsuit on all of you. Federal crimes you guys committed. Federal crimes. Deprivation of rights under color of law. Conspiracy to violate rights. This is Davis.
That's why I'm getting illegally trespassed right now.
You're not illegally trespassing.
Yes, I am, sir.
This is their property. They can ask you to leave.
This is public. It's called a public accommodation. Even if a private business welcomes the public onto their property.
This is one of those that think they know everything.
No, I do know more than you.
Want to put me on video?
Yeah, you're going to be all over YouTube.
On YouTube.
You're going to be all over
of that
YouTube.
stuff.
All over
That's
YouTube.
fine.
Yeah, I get that. This is Davis, guys. Hey, Corporal. Corporal doesn't want to yell at me today. Look at this walk of shame, guys. Look at this walk of shame. Hey, Corporal. Corporal, is this private property or public property, Corporal? Huh? Told you he's gonna go out that door. Because he's a coward. He's a coward. He's a coward. Yeah. How you like that, guys? How you like that? Oh yeah, baby. Drive of shame with a walk of shame before it. How you like that, guys? You don't have to get arrested to make change, guys. You do not have to get arrested to make change. We got it, guys. We got it. You can film on Naples airport grounds without being harassed now. See that, guys? Don't tread on me, baby. Don't tread on me. He's a city attorney also?
Yes.
Very serious about civil rights violations. Okay, so... Look what they've done. Oh, so the public can't go up to the doorways?
It's more comfortable for us.
I need you to go back on the other
Am I going to be arrested for something? Can you give me 6 feet?
I'll give you 3. Can you make your call for me?
What will you arrest me for if I don't move from here? It's a violation of freedom of speech. You guys have no idea what the Constitution is.
State his name. So how do we handle a situation like that? I mean, how do we know who this person is?
A special district like ours
Yeah.
has the legal right to have reasonable rules concerning public comments, and asking someone to provide their name and address are, I believe, reasonable.
Right.
However, I will tell you that I defer to you and the rest of the board as to whether you'd like to still allow someone to make a public comment, but You also have the right to enforce our reasonable rules.
Right.
In asking every public comment person to provide their name.
Well, I will just say this, if you notice, I think the gentleman is in the back of the room. He's videotaping us on his phone. I think this is sort of a bait, and then, you know, a bait to us, and I'm not quite sure how to handle it, so I'll defer to.
I welcome all public comments from parties that are public, not necessarily anonymous. So, I would like to at least know who we're speaking with, and as is the custom for and duty of all of us to identify who we are and to do everything on public. So, if it's part of a public forum, I would prefer that we address and welcome all comments from identifiable public persons or organizations.
Chair, if I may.
Yeah.
It's your discretion. You and the rest of the board, you could ask him to identify himself, even though he's not indicating on his card. This is a public meeting. We're a public entity. I mean, I have no reservations or concerns if you allow him to speak.
And I would echo that. It's
Okay.
obviously in your discretion to enforce your reasonable rules, but if you were to ask my opinion, I would say defer on the side of allowing any member of the public to speak,
Okay.
even if they want to withhold their name.
So, Mr. Anonymous, come on up.
This is about civil rights violations at the Naples airport. Just the fact that you think this was a bait situation is concerning itself, and that it was even a question where I have the right to be private and anonymous within public speaking, and I don't have to give my information. So I do appreciate you guys giving them that that information that I could and should be able to speak now.
Asked you a simple question.
I know, and I'm answering you, and he's denying it, and this is what I deal with so far.
Okay, your time is up. So, any comments? Mr. Owens, any comment or not? No. All right, well, thank you very much.
Chair, I have a comment. Just to clarify for people who may be watching,
Okay.
the airport is not publicly funded. It is public property. There are certain portions that are held in security per
Right.
our approved security plan, but there is no public
No.
tax funding that goes towards the airport.
We collect no tax.
There is government and state. There's some sort of funding, grants. There's grants to the federal and state. So that is taxpayer funded, and that is funded by us. It's public property. That's all that matters.
I would agree. It's public property.
And
There
it
are
is-
certain portions that are not accessible to the public.
Exactly, which are stated with signage, which is by law. Yeah, but it is granted. There's federal and state grants through the federal and state government.
There are grants for runway improvements and things like that.
Which
but
means-
there's no local tax dollars that help fund the
And you
operation.
can't walk on the runways.
I know that. That's obvious.
Funded.
That's obvious.
Yeah,
There's signage that says no trespassing, and that's pretty dangerous to do.
it certainly is.
So, if it has federal, state grants, that is taxpayer money, correct? Federal
Those
grants,
are funded by user fees of aviation.
federal and state grants aren't taxpayer money?
Yes, through user fees.
Thank you, okay.
Can you stop filming, please?
Nope,
Why not?
I don't have to. 6 feet, sir. Get away from me. What the hell are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm just standing here. I don't want to be filmed.
You know what prior restraint is?
I could care less.
I know,
about what
you're
you do.
violating
You
my
gotta-
rights right now.
Oh,
Absolutely. Put your mask on. You're supposed to in here. Says it at the door.
says it at the door.
Yeah, it says it at the
Why
door.
don't you go back to Boston? You
No.
weirdo.
Weirdo? You're very professional.
You have no idea.
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't.
What you're showing me right now.
I tell you what. Why don't I call security? Right
Please
now?
do.
I will.
Please do.
You call security and get this guy out. He's intimidating me.
You came up to me. Yeah, you can't kick me out of here, sir. Nope. Yeah, they illegally trespassed me before, sir. They illegally trespassed me before, and they're gonna get a lawsuit on them because of it.
You're right. You're okay.
I know. Thank you. It's about educating people like that clueless, brainless idiot right there that told me to go back to Boston. Yeah, you.
What's the point of using that language?
Yeah, there is.
You don't even know me.
You don't know what he just said to me, do you? It's called freedom of speech as well.
Pick a fight.
No, you came up to me, sir. I love when people come up to me and they say I'm starting with them.
I will turn this into professional standards.
Okay.
And they will handle it. Just so you know, that on the Facebook thing, I know that there was question back and forth on hiding some of them because of profanity and such, and
Yeah.
that was eventually undone. So none of them have been hidden for quite a while.
Okay.
Everything was unhidden quite a long time ago.
I know.
And none of them have been in for like 2 months.
So they were hidden, they weren't deleted.
No, they were never deleted.
Okay, so
and in fact, we have a contract with a company that even if we were to delete them,
you can still retrieve
they
them.
can get retrieved as a public record through the
Archive?
city clerk's office.
Okay.
Because it's social. I cannot think of the name of the vendor that we use, but it's a common one for the government agencies
Yeah.
that we use for any of our social medias where they have access. So anything that's on there automatically gets spooled to them. They get a copy. So again, even if something were deleted, it's accessible as a public record through Archive Social.
All right.
Archive Social is the name.
Yeah, all right.
But
That makes sense.
again, the clerk's office is who handles all that on behalf of any social media for the city.
All right.
But I mean, I'll send this upstairs.
Yeah,
I'm
absolutely,
letting you know,
absolutely.
seriously, the Facebook posts and all that were briefly hidden because of a large amount of profanity, and we did some research into it.
Yeah.
And we ultimately unhid everything.
Yeah.
Everything is wide open, and there's nothing hidden whatsoever on any of those.
Because I'm pretty sure it falls under prior restraint also.
Right. My point is,
absolutely.
I'll submit.
I get
this,
it. Yeah.
But what I'm letting you know is this. We researched this early on, and we're like,
good.
Okay, and we unhid everything.
Good.
So there's nothing hidden whatsoever.
All right, I'm gonna end it. He's about to come out right now. Let me know.
Mr. Madsen?
Yeah, how you doing?
Sir?
Good. How are you?
Dr. Vasquez, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I just wanted to kind of, instead of just keeping emailing back and forth, I just wanted to know, like, how long does the process usually go with the complaint forms and your investigations and?
Well, each investigation is a little different. Yours is still kind of ongoing right now.
Yeah.
The investigative officer has about 180 days.
The investigative officer has about 180 days to conclude everything, from start to finish. We're getting closer to that timeline, so I'm assuming it
What's that, 6 months? Yeah.
Yeah, give or take, based on the days.
When did I put the complaint in? I think January?
I'd have to look.
I think it was December or January. I'm not sure.
It was around those timelines.
Yeah, but I'm curious because I think to me and a lot of other people, it seems pretty obvious what happened that day. So I'm not sure, like.
We'll give the investigation the time.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a multitude of different hats I wear.
Yeah.
So, just, like I said.
Yeah. So is that also like, do you guys look into what I complained about and also his behavior also?
The allegations.
Just the allegations, or like if you see something like, say he broke policy and I didn't write that in my complaint, do you look into that as well? Or?
Of course we do.
Okay. I wasn't sure if like you just focused on what was in the complaint itself,
No.
you know?
No,
All right.
we focus on if there are policy violations within any one particular investigative case. Yeah. Absolutely.
All right. I didn't realize, but I got some of that, the stuff I was asking for before with the phone call, and some of the radio transmissions. I got that back when I asked for it. I got
through your public records.
Yeah, it got lost within the public records.
Yeah, because
I do so many.
Get those public records.
Yeah,
requests.
yeah.
I mean, it goes to our records department, and then there's another one that may go down to downtown clerk's office.
Yeah.
So I didn't really know which one.
Yeah, I've done so many that they get lost. Sometimes they go into my
That's understandable.
What's the spam?
Yep.
Sometimes they go there. Sometimes they go promotions. So
correct.
I actually looked before I replied after our last email, and
so you got everything
I found
you were
them.
looking for?
I didn't get the dash cam footage. Do you guys have dash cam?
On our cars, we do if the vehicle's being utilized for whatever the purpose.
So like the SUVs, but not the trucks.
I I don't
Because I know,
think the truck, and granted, I haven't been in the trucks.
Yeah.
I know the patrol cars do.
and which
That's
is
like-
the regular SUV, right?
Correct, those
Okay.
are the SUVs, yeah. I'm not 100% sure the truck does. Because
Yeah.
It's like a community-oriented policing vehicle.
Because that would be, that's usually what Davis is in.
Correct.
I saw him just in it right now.
Yeah,
not too
that's
long
a
ago, too.
COP vehicle.
Okay,
so
and
not
that
all
doesn't
COP
have,
vehicles.
no, some of them do, but not all?
Correct,
Oh,
because
okay.
some COP officers are assigned to
Yeah.
SUV vehicles.
Yeah, okay. And how about the big SUVs, like what Noah's in? Do those have dash
Those are
cam?
supervisor cars.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm not 100% sure.
Okay.
I'm gonna say they may, but I don't outfit the vehicles.
So if anything, Gullickson probably had one in
Gullickson,
his.
yeah, he would have one in his vehicle.
Okay, all
if
right.
it was turned on and used and
Yeah.
everything else, correct.
And do they only turn on when the lights are turned on? Is that how
They
that
are
goes?
activated when the lights are turned on.
And that's the only time?
They can be manually turned
Oh,
on,
okay.
but it depends on, like I said, the call.
The situation.
Correct.
All right, yeah.
Absolutely.
Because I know I don't think he turned it on because it wasn't like a serious call or anything, but it became serious, but it wasn't a serious call at the time. But he did face it towards where we were standing, so I got so much footage, it's fine, but I just want to see, because they wear mics too, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so I just want to see what and if they said anything else extra or, you know.
Okay.
So-
I can't divulge that because
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
ongoing.
Do you
but
guys look into those, like any dash or body cam they have?
whatever information we're able to
Okay, yeah.
utilize
All right,
for
cool.
the purpose of the investigation, we would be able to.
Which
utilize
is why it might take so long.
Correct.
And my other question, I don't know, you might be able to answer.
I'll try.
Yeah. If that phone call that Jack made from the airport,
To dispatch?
yeah,
Okay.
was very exaggerated, and it's basically a false 911 call that he made. And that exaggeration was to amp you guys up, to get you guys. He was saying I was being aggressive. He said I was being belligerent, which they changed their report to fit my video after my video was posted, which I know because
Change what report?
because they have to make reports to security when they have interactions.
Airport authority?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I have people that used to work there, that still work there. They've all contacted me about certain things that go on there, and I know for a fact they changed that, which is
That would be something out of the house, though.
yeah. So,
Can't control it.
but how would I go about getting possible charges brought up on him? 'Cause-
Quite frankly, yeah, I'm not 100% sure.
Because that
I'm not. I don't know what you're referring to.
Yeah.
Because I haven't seen any. Of
Yeah.
It. But
Because even from what he was saying to what dispatch said to what the Gullickson said to me was totally different. It's like that phone game when you're a kid.
yeah, telephone game.
Yeah,
the story
and
changed way.
yeah, so like it went from they didn't want me to filming to I'm being belligerent. Now there's an argument about him being in the crosswalk. Like it was so many different ways.
You have any help?
Yeah, because I can't use that phone because they said there's something wrong with the phone. I need to get my fingerprints done.
Okay. Go see Barbie real quick, and she can probably help you with that. Sorry.
And yeah, from what he said and from what was relayed over, I didn't ask for the CAD report, which I will after when you guys are done. Because that's dangerous, not just for me, but for everyone, for the police.
We can't control whoever calls
Yeah,
in.
yeah.
And all we can do is respond to the
Yeah,
information provided.
yeah.
You know, so.
But from like I said, from what he said to what she was relaying to the CAD report, something in between got totally messed up, and I don't know if they would have acted the way he acted if the report was.
I mean, who knows?
Yeah.
You
So
know,
like,
who knows?
because honestly, I thought you guys were pretty good at this. Like, I had a couple interactions with you like last year, and
With who?
Naples police.
PD? Okay.
Yeah, like over here at this back entrance of this place over here, a couple other spots, and you guys are good. And that's totally surprised me where Davis just. So, because I even said it in my video, and you can hear it on the phone. I was happy to see you guys because you guys are supposed to protect my rights. So I was surprised that they didn't even know at the least that it was a public accommodation, and I was able to be there. Little did I know it's completely public. And I thought it was semi-public, or a public accommodation, but I didn't know it was completely owned. And then I saw the plates, it's all county plates, like, so that was a scary situation for me. And I'm not from around here, as you guys probably know already. And I had no way to contact anyone if I was arrested. He told me how to stand on the road, you know, I put everything on the thing. But that was a very, very scary situation for me. And I just wanted to talk to you person to person. I'm old school. I don't like this whole email and phone calls. And I
appreciate it. Now
I
I
like
can
to
put a
speak.
face to a name.
Yeah, I like to speak to people. And so I was in the area. I just got him. You guys called on me over there, and I forgot his name. He saw me 2 days ago too. Very good. That's what I was used to. He didn't even come talk to me. He just told the people that called that he's in public. He can. So other than that, I mean, that's the only situation I really had with you guys that was like even somewhat bad.
Okay.
So other than that, you guys are really good at knowing what we're doing, and Collier County is another situation. But
I do appreciate you coming in.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
voicing your opinions on
yeah,
it. You know,
and because the whole email back and forth, and you can lose context, and again, it's good to see someone and speak to them.
if
And,
you have any questions, by all means, you know.
yeah, absolutely. And I wanted to know, like, it just seems extensive for 6 months to do an investigation, but I know you guys got like crimes to do, and I know there's a lot
in our unit
that
that goes
I don't know all the little stuff in between.
Yeah,
So
and I do appreciate your patience.
Yeah.
It does, but they do take time.
Yeah.
You know, and it's not just one investigation. I
Yeah.
juggle multiple.
yeah.
You know?
I know you guys don't get a lot of complaints put on you guys because
I mean, it's the line of work.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
it's-
Because I went to the Citizen Review Board, and which was kind of a joke. That was another thing I wanted to inquire about. Who should I contact about the Citizen Review Board? Does that go through you guys?
That goes downtown
or
again.
the city?
If you go down to the
So I would go
office,
to-
They have all the names of.
Yeah, but like, who would I put in a complaint on them against?
That's a good question.
Is that picked through the department? Do you guys have to?
I don't think we have anything to do with them.
Okay.
We just manifest our own.
It's just whoever's at City Hall.
Those positions are appointed.
Yeah.
By that review board.
Yeah, by the council members,
Correct,
right? Yeah.
So
'Cause-
most likely they'd be able to entertain any type of.
Because they
try
don't.
to just manage our own personnel.
Yeah, because they were in their feelings about it. They didn't like how, the whole situation with, why do I always forget his name? Noah was there too. Fuck, I always forget this dude's name.
Was he an officer?
Yeah, it was OGI, Open Government Investigations, or.
Talking about Reyes?
Yeah, Reyes, yeah. That situation was in front of the Citizen Review Board, and they even said he was there's disrespect, mutual disrespect, but then they said they exonerated him for being disrespectful. So,
Yeah, we have no.
yeah, but they were in their feelings, and they don't understand that we have the right to film, or we have the right to even swear at you guys, be disrespectful if we want, but you guys have to always have a standard of professionalism, respect,
We try.
yeah, so they don't seem to understand that. So that was very concerning because you're going in front of a whole bunch of people that are pro-police that see that the police have a difficult job and they shouldn't deal with disrespect. That's part of the job. That's why it's difficult.
It's very difficult.
Because it can be testing to you as a person. And you have to bite your tongue, even sometimes you don't want to. But these 70-year-old people are used to back in the day, so that was very concerning too. But yeah, all right, I appreciate you coming out. My hand's really sweaty, so I'll give you a little fist bump.
Fist bumps.
Yeah, so I appreciate you coming out and talk. I really didn't think you'd come out, or I didn't think you'd be here, so.
No, I'm here.
Hey, yeah, but I'm used to getting dodged, so.
I have no problem. I mean, obviously, I'm trying to appease your.
No, that's cool. I appreciate it. I appreciate that. So.
But it should be wrapping up soon.
All right.
Yours specifically.
Yeah, and the other thing I was kind of concerned about is I'll be heading back up to Mass soon.
Okay.
I don't know exactly when, but I was hoping this was gonna get resolved before. So if there was in front of the Citizen Review Board, I'd be able to be here for that.
Okay.
I mean, I can always come back down and.
Yeah, we don't schedule those things.
Yeah.
I
Is
know
that?
they have we'd have to probably get their scheduling, because they schedule it and then let us know, and then we kind of go back and
Yeah.
figure out a date.
Is
everybody's
that
available.
sorry? Is that only if like I disagree with what you guys?
For what?
Like if you guys come back to me and say, yeah, he went against policy, he broke a law, and then I say like, well, what about this? Why didn't you guys? Is that when that goes in front of the citizen review? When does it go in front of them?
It goes in front of them when their meetings are scheduled. And I don't.
Because they mentioned that was their only one of the whole year.
Yeah, so they do it once a year.
Oh,
So
okay.
they take a year where, because the investigations are at times timely.
Oh, okay.
They try to see what comes in for, let's say
Oh.
for an example, 12 months.
Oh,
You get,
okay.
like, in essence, hindsight, you can have 2 investigations to the fullest of
Yeah.
the 180-day rule.
Yeah, yeah.
You can get 2 done.
Yeah.
So they just try to wait till the citizen complaints, whatever they can maybe.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
Come on in, and once they come on in, then
Oh.
they get a chance to review it.
So what I was thinking, yeah, if that makes sense, because they did it in December.
Yeah.
So I thought it was, they were like joking around, like, oh, officers barely get complaints, so I'll see you in a year.
No.
So I thought it was like, oh, we don't really have to do this that often, so.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
okay.
I know, I've only been upstairs now for 2 years, and I know that they've actually had a new panel, new citizen review board members.
Yeah.
Who were just appointed.
Yeah.
So they couldn't get all their schedules in line.
Yeah.
In regards to when to host it.
Yeah.
Because we have to be present, we gotta present the
Yeah.
investigation.
Yeah.
They all get copies of it, and then we go in front of it, we just do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Open, let everybody know.
Yeah. Yeah. A couple of them got sworn in
Correct.
when I was there, so.
I haven't even been to one yet.
Yeah. I forgot who was there. I forgot their names, but I can still see their faces. I forgot what officers were there. There's 2 sergeants, but
Yeah, nobody is mandatorily required to be there.
Yeah.
Like, for example, like Reyes.
Reyes,
he
was
get
there.
notified about it.
Yeah,
But it's up
he
to
can
them.
be there if he wants.
If he wants.
Yeah.
We do notify him.
All right, yeah, and the other
Schedules
thing,
might be different too. Who knows?
yeah, the other thing that was a little nerving was they had to ask the officers that were there if we could record the actual meeting. The people on the Citizen Review Board and the attorney for the city had to ask the police officer if we could record the public meeting.
There's a lot. I mean, the meetings are recorded anyway.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
I mean, they are.
But some reason when they don't have control,
Makes people nervous.
when they don't have control of the video, yeah, because you can see the behind the scenes that isn't recorded.
Correct.
You know.
But all those meetings are recorded.
Yeah, exactly. I know they're not live streamed, but they are recorded. Yeah. So yeah, it was everything of that was just very strange because we think on our side that wants police accountability, like we're aiming for that. When we see that type of citizen review board, we're like, what's the point? Like, they don't know First Amendment. They don't know that we have the right to, verbally be however we want, that we can record. They're like, well, lawfully, you should have just called them and told them that the car was abandoned. No, that it's lawful what he was doing too, So like, all that was concerning to people like myself. Where like, we hear, oh, citizen review board, like, nice, gonna get an input from. Then you see that, you're like,
Yeah, and I didn't see that.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
was actually out of town
Yeah.
myself during that one.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, I posted a video about it, and I think OGI might have too. But yeah. So again, I appreciate you coming out, and I don't want to take much more time. It's already been about 15, 20 minutes now. So, all right, man.
All right, you take care.
I appreciate
Safe
you.
travels back to Mass.
Yeah, and if you ever have a question about anything, please don't hesitate.
Absolutely.
I usually.
Same way. If you got questions, just let me know.
I usually check my emails like Fridays, Saturdays, most of the time. But yeah, I don't know when exactly I'm going back to Mass, but it is going to be within the next probably month or so. But hopefully I hear back from you guys, and I appreciate it.
You got it.
Thank you. Yeah, you too.
But I don't know how to do that. Sure. No, I know.
What is the phone?
I can do it on the phone, but I don't know how to do that.
No, it's an option.
Can I come in instead?
No.
All right, guys. That was pretty good, pretty professional. Appreciate them. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Remember to always subscribe. Check out my playlists and all that. Appreciate you. Much love, respect, and appreciation.